Welcome back, ladies and gents, to another video. Today this episode is episode 4, and we are actually doing really well. Last episode, if you saw, we got full iron tools, got a bunch of diamonds. Might have not as gotten. I didn't get as many diamonds as I showed in the thumbnail, but you all thought that, didn't you? But yeah, in today's episode, what I've really been wanting to do for a while in this thing, or in this world, is do a bunch of building. But I don't know, it's just like been the farming, making the first house, which is always fun, but I always like making the bigger things. So yeah, I really want to make like a storage area slash like an enchantment room, and I'll say what I mean in a minute by like both of them. What I want to do is I want a decent amount of flat land. So yeah, I won't be a minute. Well, that barely got us anywhere. If we need to fill this entire thing in, we're gonna need to probably make a bunch of iron shovels, but also dig this hill up. And yeah. Well, I have already said what I'm going to build, but it's a storage area and an enchantment table. So yeah, it's going to be pretty big. It is really big. I've been like testing it and building it, and it looks massive. And it'll definitely take a few more resources than that. So yeah, I mean, we've already deforested all of over there. So yeah. Alright guys, the shovel has just broke, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and fill in as much of this as possible. Got us almost 2 rows. Alright, yeah, this is actually starting to look good. Time to make another iron shovel. Alright guys, so I obviously can't just leave this like this, so I'll just replace this here. Alright. Oh, there's mobs. Bunch of mobs. Sleep. Ah. Woo! Oh. That's why creeper walks with the good. Yes! Too easy. Alright, yeah. That's why I might use all the iron on making shovels. But look at this, guys. It's looking way better. Alright, guys. We are basically done. This should be big enough. And if we need to remove any more, we can remove this later. But what we're going to do, we're kind of going to do the same thing as what we did in the thingy, the first episode. We're going to grab a double chest. I'll make one. And then we're going to put all the resources we get in here. So, yeah. I'm going to leave this. And, yeah. Time for deforestation. Oh, look at the cows. They're still there. Alright guys, we are back. We've mined a decent amount of wood, but this will be nowhere near enough. But it's turning night, so I'm just going to go back to base, get some sleep. And then, yeah, then I'm going to go back out for another type of wood, which isn't oak. And don't worry, it isn't birch. I would never do that. Unless I really had to, but yeah, it isn't birch. We're doing this again. Continuing all the way to episode 4. I can't bloody sleep. There we go. The bed just listens to me now. I haven't harvested them in ages. Alright, let's put this in here. Alright, sweet. I got a decent amount of leaf litter as well. In there. Bang. Alright, iron's all done. I've got 55 iron. Actually, I'll have some of that. Alright. Now, I'm off to get the other type of wood. If I can get through the door. See you once I've done that. Alright guys, we have enough wood now. And half you probably have been able to guess. It was dark oak. Some of you might have said jungle because we found them both last episode. But if you had to choose between dark oak and jungle, I think I know what more than half of you would have said. So yeah, let's get back to base and start working on the storage area / enchantment room. Which it might change, it might just turn into like a full storage area, but I do like the idea of it also being an enchantment room. But if I really want to build something else and like I have a great design for an enchantment room, then I'll probably move it. Alright. Perfect. I mined like 3 dark oak trees and I managed to get more dark oak than I did out of like so many oak, and that I grabbed a bit of oak as well. So yeah. Oh wait, I might need a bit of cobble. Where's our classic hole? Here. Wait a minute. Where's the hole? Oh. Oh, it was there. Jesus. Alright, yeah. Alright. Alright guys, we've got a stack of cobble. That should be the perfect amount to start. Well, at least start the big storage area. So yeah, let's get right on with it. Alright guys, so I actually did it wrong first time because I did it facing that way. And I've had to destroy like a mountain for it, so yeah, I didn't want to have to do that. But if this creeper would get away from my chest, that'd be helpful. So yeah, we're gonna have to dig the rest of this out, but actually I don't really mind. Alright, bang, look at this. Now we have absolutely loads of flat land. So obviously we need to take advantage now. But over here, I want like a village, so I'm gonna face it this way so I can actually have like houses and stuff here. So what we'll do is we'll get the outline done, and then yeah. Alright guys, this is the outline. It looks like just a bunch of random blocks have been placed everywhere. But if I put the cobblestone in, it might make it look a bit more like you can actually look at it. So, won't be a minute. There we go, this is looking good now guys. So, this is like the entrance bit. Then this will be the storage bit. And I have a plan for this bit later on. So now we actually need to start reconstructing it, which is always the best bit. So yeah, I'll get on with that now, and I think I'm already running out of oak, so yeah, that's always good. But yeah, I'll see you once we've made a bit more progress, or if we actually run out of materials. So yeah. Alright guys, well I am about to run out of resources, but I just walked in the chicken pen and got like 4 stacks of eggs. 4 stacks of 16s. Like, this is insane. We need to start collecting these eggs. Also, something we haven't harvested in a while is the wheat. So I'll do that now. But guys, yeah, we are doing decent, but we run out of resources very quickly. I'll show you how much progress we've made. Yeah, it's this. This is the progress we've made. Made a couple of like walls and windows and stuff. It was these that took absolutely everything out of me. Like, I have 3 logs left to my name. Actually, wait, we might be able to do one more. Something like that. Bang, 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 bang. Oh, wait, no. Not you there. Because what I do, guys, is I do stairs like this. I'll put you on there as well. And then what I'll do is, I do fences. Like that. There we go. And yeah. As you can see, I've done a few of stuff like this around here. So yeah, I'm gonna get some resources. I forgot to show you, but this is day 25. Like, a quarter of the way to 100 days. Like, we're not doing a 100 days yet, but like, it's just, I don't know, fun to try and get to day 100 in it. So yeah, after this, I'm just gonna go get some resources, and yeah, hopefully we'll be able to get to the roof. But that's gonna be a massive project, so we might even have to do that next episode. So yeah. Alright guys, we've got a decent amount of wood. We've got about a stack and 15. So yeah. Doing alright, and this should get us to at least the roof, I hope. Because most of the roof is actually dark oak. So if we manage to get to the roof, then we should be alright for oak. So yeah. Also, I need a new iron axe. I know it seems like I have quite a bit of iron, but I'm probably going to burn through it. Alright guys, we have pretty much, well no, not pretty much, we have all of the walls in, every single one with the windows and everything. So now it's time for the best bit. We need to start adding the roof, and I think the roof's actually 2 times bigger than the actual building itself. So yeah, but I know it's probably like 70% dark oak, but we're gonna need so much more oak still. Like, we really do. And also we need to clear our inventory. Like, we just have random junk in it. So we'll clear all of it out. If I can get in the door. Alright. Put all the rubbish we don't need in there. Let's go. Coming back from all the wood that we've gotten, and look at this cow. It's just in the middle of it. Oh, I feel bad for him. We need to bring him. Come on. What should we call him? Well, it can't be John. Jake. Jack the cow. Oh, that's got a nice ring to it, Jack the cow. Yeah. I like that. But yeah, guys. We got over 2.5 or 2 stacks and 22 pieces of logs. Oak logs. So we should be okay for the roof. We might need to go back for more, but yeah. And we're almost at day 30. I do want to actually try and get this build done before day 30, but that's going to be really, really hard. So yeah, wish me luck, because this roof it looks insane. The first one is officially done, and well, let's get down for this one. Yeah, as you can see, that is looking really good. So when that's all filled in, wait, I feel like something's wrong on there though. But yeah, up to now, that's looking pretty decent. So yeah, we need to sleep though as well. We need to repeat that on the other side, and then we're pretty much almost all done. And then there'll just be one more thing I need to do. But yeah, I'll show you once. So now you've seen like basic thing what I'm doing for the roof. So then I'll show you the roof when it's fully done. So yeah, I will see you once the roof is complete. It's been a while since I've actually like shown you anything. So this is what we've got so far, and I am really happy with how it is turning out. Just don't look on the inside or the back or the sides, because from the front it looks like, I think, really good, but from the rest of it, it's a work in progress, you could say. So I'm gonna finish all of this off, which, I mean, the first bit actually took me like an hour. It took me absolutely ages because like some of the curves are way more complex than they look. So yeah, I'm gonna be doing the sides and the back now, and then we'll like move all the stuff in, and I'll maybe even make the enchantment table. And what I'm really annoyed about is I missed day 30, because it's day 32 now. So we've survived 32 days in this world, which is absolutely mad. And yeah, look at our pumpkins and melons, they really are thriving now. But yeah, I'm going to finish this build off, and I'll see you once I've done that. Back done. I've made like 20 more crafting tables while making this. And yeah, this is looking pretty good, even though I'm not really going to go to the back. But yeah, front is obviously the bit where we're going to be looking, and that's looking amazing. So yeah, now it's just the sides that we need to get going. I'm going to start with the left because the left is just going to be so much easier. We just have to fill it in, whereas the other one we have to make one of them other small roofs. Which they aren't hard, it's easier to do this first. Alright, and there we go, guys. That bit is all done, and I really like how that stand out. Now, over here, it's time for this bit, which is going to be a little bit harder, but nah, not too much. It is officially finished. Well, the outside is. But yeah, all of it is finished, and it looks absolutely amazing, I think. It's turned out absolutely sick. If you just look at it, I don't know why I've gone this way, but it just looks insane in my opinion. It was an expensive build, I have to say that, but it was definitely worth it. I've already put the floor in, but it's just like the roof and the ceiling. But yeah, this has been such a good episode, and I think this is. Actually, no, I can't really end it here. Alright, I'm just going to put a bunch of chests in. Sweet. Now, obviously, I'm going to have, like, way more chests later on. But for now, that is great. I'll put the roof in next episode. Probably when, like, I do the next episode, they'll be all done. Like, I'll have, like, either signs or item frames saying what's what. But this episode has been absolutely insane. And I almost forgot, but we've been doing this for the past 2 episodes, and we still haven't finished it. So, of course, we've got to do the map, which literally we don't even have to do, like, probably even 2 minutes worth. Alright, come on, Josh. Wait, it wasn't Josh, was it? It was Jack. It was Jack the cow. Move trees. Have you done it? Guys, I think the map is officially complete. Look at how much of it's like just the ocean though. Or like a river or something. Like half of it's water. Where's Jack? I've lost Jack. On the boat. Not saying Jack isn't important, but I need the boat as well. There's Jack. On the boat. Alright, Jack, we've done it. Completed our quest. And honestly, I think now's a decent time to end the video, so yeah. Thank you all for watching. I hope you've enjoyed. If you want me to do any more building stuff like this, make sure to like, subscribe, and I will see you all in the next one. Goodbye.